In Montgomery County, Maryland, though, we do want to get to a breaking news situation there as we're learning more about what has been happening with this apparent explosion that happened on Quince Orchard Boulevard. And we're getting some pictures in from the scene, and we're getting a little more information in as well. And this is the address comes back to this condo complex, and you can see the extent of the damage there. Don't know at this point how much of that may have come from whatever type of blast may have occurred or the resultant fire damage, but you can see the damage is quite substantial in this area just off Quince Orchard Boulevard. I want to get to Brandon Savage, who is with us right now and apparently heard or saw part of this. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. What did you hear and see?
Good morning. I was in my office. I heard a massive explosion. I went outside to find 4 units fully involved and debris spread at least 100 feet away from the building. It looks like one building had completely collapsed, and the other 3 units were involved with fire. Are
you there, like in an office building nearby, or are you right there at the complex?
There's an office building and an elementary school directly across the street from the condo complex where the fire is.
And I'm assuming when this happened, you weren't the only one to go outside and find out what was going on. What has happened in the meantime, especially with the school nearby and other residents and workers?
Well, it was a little bit of chaos, but the teachers from the elementary school. So it happened right at drop-off time. The teachers from the elementary school came outside. They ushered the students into the building as fast as they could. The buses rerouted and dropped people off closer to the back of the school because they can't access the school any longer. And the police were directing traffic. It was just kind of chaos for a little while.
Hey, we're looking at some of the video, the live pictures coming in from Skyfox right now, and you can see that the fire itself appears to be under control, and all the heavy fire equipment that is still on the scene with the white smoke now going up into the air. But the damage looks quite substantial. What did you see immediately when you went out and saw it for the first time?
When I went out and saw it for the first time, obviously the first thing I noticed was the plume of black smoke. And as I got closer, I definitely observed lots of debris on the ground, which indicated that this was likely a very powerful explosion.
And did you run across anybody who might have been inside or was running out of the complex?
I didn't see anybody running out, but I did observe people on cell phones talking to, what I would assume these loved ones, tears on their face. Likely, ran out of the building as soon as it happened, and it was a crazy scene.
Yeah, and aside from obviously the firefighters who have responded, and we can see they're still putting a lot of water on that building right now. As far as any other emergency response, ambulances transporting people, did you see any of that activity?
No, it was very early in the scene. I did not see anybody being put into ambulances. I did see ambulances on scene. And I honestly hope everybody got out of that building.
And Brandon, I don't want to take up your whole day, but I'm just curious, when you said the first blast startled you, what was that like? What were you sensing when you first heard that initial blast? And did you hear the blast before you saw any of the flames?
Yes, I was inside a building. I heard the blast. The whole building shook. It was one of those, sounded like someone dropped something really heavy, like a recycling bin or something outside, but the whole building just shook.
And how far away would you say your building is from that, as far as for it to shake your building?
I mean, we're not 1,000 yards away. We're probably, we're right across the street. I could see the fire as soon as I exited the building.
Yeah. Well, Brandon, I appreciate you joining us this morning. Stay safe out there. No we have the live pictures up, and we'll continue to monitor this. Thank you, Brandon. Brandon Savage working across the street from that condo complex there.